My name is Daltis and I'll be your guide. So as you go along, just feel free to take your pictures, ask questions, but you're not allowed beyond the ropes. What you're seeing here today is a mansion that was once dominated by a vast sugarcane plantation, which had 6,600 acres of land and over 2,000 slaves working on it. The house was first started in 1750 by George Ash. He was a wealthy English planter who named it after his wife Rose. So hence the name Rose Hall. George Ash died 2 years later. Rose remarried 3 other times. That was her last husband, Honorable John Palmer, who completed this house between 1770 to 1780. Now both of them died having no children. So the house was then willed on to their grand-nephew, John Rose House. The table, it's a 4-pedestal Sheraton banquet table with ribbon Chippendale chairs. Immediately in front, we have an 8-piece mahogany break front with china tray dishes on display. There are 17th, 18th, and early 19th century pieces. Above here, we have a chandelier from France. This is made of crystal. Now, photographs have been taken by guests who have been on tour. So whenever the servants or maid are coming with the food, they had to whistle, just to make sure no food wasn't in their mouth. So if they did not whistle, we said they were stealing out the food. Alright, now here we have an original painting, which dates back to the 19th century. However, the children on it, they're unknown because neither Annie nor Rose had children. But psychics came to Jamaica from Haiti, so the girl in red, it's Annie, because her favorite color was the morning room, otherwise called the breakfast room, where the Palmers would dine when they had no guests in the house. On your right here, we have a Welsh dresser with pewter pieces on display. Pewter pieces contain lead in it, so continuous eating from these pewter, they can lead to brain damage because of the lead in it. Here on the left towards the corner here on the wall, we have a 17th century plumbing system. This is known as a copper lavabo and was used for washing hands and cutlery before and after meal. Just pass around this bucket for me, please. This is an original wooden pail that slave children back then would have to carry. Children? Filled with water, mile and a half from here. If they spilt the water on the floor, they would whip 10 times across their back. So by the time these children reach a certain age, they'll be strong enough to work out there on the sugarcane plantation. Free to use. Now when she fell, the roof below wasn't there. It's quite safe. Alright, so this would be the upper gallery. So for the Palmers, this was their family sitting hall. For Annie, here would be her favorite spot to sit or stand and watch her slaves being punished in a rare courtyard outside embroidery fabric from India. And this room that she killed her 3rd husband, the one that she strangled, with the help of Taco, her freed slave lover. Toilets were far from the plantation, so each woman carried indoor toilets known as commode. There's one in the right there. Servants or maid, they would have to come up and empty it whenever they use it. Alright, so next from here we have her 2nd husband's bedroom. Alright, so this room here is the toile room, called toile because of the French fabric. This is the room that she killed her 2nd husband, the one that she stabbed several times and then poured hot oil in his ears to make sure he was dead. As you go along, you notice how short the beds are. It's not because of the average height, but because in those days would have sleep carved in the bed or they would sit upright. They said it was good for the digestive system.
How do you have so much detail about how she killed him?
Because there was a bookkeeper.